Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to do one of these practice problems in our segment exam practice tests. It says the figure shows three right triangles. ABD, CAD, and CBA are similar. Theorem: if two triangles are similar, their corresponding sides are in proportion. Using the given theorem, which two statements help to prove if bx is x, then x squared equals 74. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot before I even get to these questions. All right, so I'll show you how I do this. All right, so I'm using my snipping tool and snipping this, and I'm saving it on my desktop. This is just a scale that I use, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just went to cosketch.com, and I am going to upload a file. So see where it says someplace in here, it says upload image. And I'm going to go to my desktop, and I'm going to go to that captured file. Okay, see if I can find it. Here it is. All right, now I'm going to put this on here and make it a little bigger so I can work with it. All right, so there we go. Okay, now the first thing I would do is, if I was going to solve this, is go through here. BC is going to be called x, so x is all the way across. And then we need to show x squared equals 74. I'm not sure how to do this. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to verify these. And now look at these. ABD, that's this triangle. So let's just color this in here. I'm just going to give it red color. And then CAD is this color, this next triangle. And CBA is the big one. So I'm going to kind of verify it. So this is how I'm going to do it, is I'm going to say CBA is similar. And I know it's shaking, it's just what it does on this recording, I apologize. So I'm going to, CBA is the big one, and it's similar to, let's say, the red one. Now, it's by the angle similarity, they have to have two equal angles. So an overlapping angle and a same 90 degrees angle. Now, the big triangle has a right angle at A. The red triangle has a right angle at D, so D would go here. The overlapping angle that's the same for both of them is B. So B goes in the beginning and A follows. Then I'm going to write it again. CBA is similar to, and then I put 1, 2, 3. And now let's look at the blue one. The C overlaps, so C goes in the front. The right angle in the big one is A. The right angle in the blue one is D. So D goes in the back. And then the other angle that follows is A. And I think that's what we wrote down. CBA is similar to ABD. That's a check, so I can do that. And CBA is also similar to CAD. Check. That's great. Now I'm going to make triangles, okay, and label them. And this is how I would do it. This is just one way. There's probably another way that's faster, but this is the way my brain works on it, okay? So I'm going to untangle these, and I'm just going to use these vertices above to label my vertices below. So I'm going to go C, B, A, because these have been reflected, so now they're all easy to read. A, B, D. And then CBA, and then CAD. Okay, so now I'm going to put in these distances. C to A is 7. A to B is 5, and C to B is X. X. Okay. A to D is, we don't have anything here, so I'm just going to put in, I guess I'll use this green. I'm going to call this H. And I'm going to call this Y, and I'm going to call this Z, okay? So let me go back to my blue. So A to D is H. D to B is Y. And A to B is 5. All right, A to C is, CA is 7. And A to B is 5, and this is X. Okay, C to D is Z. And D to A is H, and C to A is 7. Now, when I set up my ratios, we have to look for something that's the same in both two triangles, and it's easy to find, okay? There's a 5 and there's a 5. It's the same. It's the only two numbers that are the same in both of them. So this is 5 and this is 5. And then I match it. This is the bottom. This goes with the bottom. This is the right. This goes with the right. Then similarly, what number repeats for both of these is 7. This is a 7, and this is a 7. Left side, right side, right side. Now I'm going to make my ratios. X over 5 is equal to 5 over Y. And therefore, in 7, over x is equal to z over 7. So cross multiplying, which I love to do, there's so much fun, these two multiplied together equals these two multiplied together. So you can say that xy, ooh, I gotta go to the black one. Xy is equal to 25. And then similarly, you have these are both 7s. Xz is equal to 49. So xy is actually, if you were going to put this into letters, xy would be, I'm just going to write this down, I don't know where I can put it, but xy is the same thing as side CB times y, which is side DB, is equal to 25. And similarly, you can take this one, x, which is CB, times z, which is DC, is equal to 49. Now I'm going to stop a second and see if we can figure out which the answer is on that quiz. I'll be right back. Okay, I just brought back the exam and I looked through these answers, and it says you have to see, you're going to be able to look at these and eliminate the ones that have the 35 in them. Those two, you don't even look at those. So it's either this one or the bottom one. And so let's see, the 25 is, let's look at this one, 25, BC times DB is 25. That looks good. Let's check the other line. CB times DC equals 49. Answer is B. I hope this helps. Thank you so much.